There, running a fan. Same fan you plug in your house. Here's a drill. Whoa, that drill uses microwave. It can run a microwave. It can run TVs. It can run computers. It can run just about anything. You see a circuit breaker right there. Same size.
Right.
It's 110 volts going in a 220 split phase. There's your inverter. Next there's a couple of supercapacitors. There's your control boxes that controls the power coming from it. These are your storage batteries. The storage battery in turn take the energy from the solar panels. Solar panels take the energy from the sun, which will hurt your lens there.
Oh.
And converts it to electricity, sends it to this panel. Ground, neutral, and hot. The two breakers there come from there, from there, to that, to there. Running a fan. Same fan you plug in your house. Here's a drill. Whoa, that drill uses microwave. It can run a microwave. It can run TVs. It can run computers. It can run just about anything. And the basic principle is like these guys are used for a teaching tool. You know, the sun blocks. The device stops. Sun hits the device. And that's producing electricity from the sun, which is 93 million miles away. Take 8.5 minutes from the time the light comes from the sun to arrive to Earth, about 8.5 minutes, because it's 93 million miles away. It produces 174 petrawatts of energy that hits the Earth. Out of all that energy, we should have the ability to become self-sufficient, either using sun energy, wind energy, which all come from the same source, so what you call solar energy, hydro energy, any alternative energy outside of the fuel that we use now. And the reason why our fuel is being expended because we waste a lot of energy instead of utilizing in an efficient manner the energy that we have. And so what I'm doing, I'm showing various ways of efficiently using energy. And that's what I teach, and that's what I'm all about.
What's your name?
My name is Orlando Tony Parker, Omaha, Nebraska, and one of the, amongst millions of African Americans who are capable of doing more than what some people think we're capable of doing.
What about that motorcycle?
The motorcycle, it's also on my website, First on Top. It's been running 4 years off of solar energy. I'm in the process of building an electric car that utilizes the same type of format, same type of energy, but far more efficient. You can see the motorcycle on firstontop.com, and it's still running even after 4 years. It's still running, and it's never used any energy other than what's coming from the sun.
Wow.
Also wind power.
Oh, I don't. Wow.
Wind power, which is what?
A wind generator. I have a wind generator that actually powers it. It's not about speed, but I have had it over 60 miles an hour.
Which is cool when it comes to no gasoline.
Right. My name is Orlando Tony Parker, Omaha, Nebraska, and one of the, amongst millions of African Americans who are capable of doing more than what some people think we're capable of doing. I've been doing this for several years. I primarily work with a lot of disadvantaged kids, gang members, or I hate to use that term, but kids who wants to do better than what they're doing. I try to inspire them from selling drugs, being in the gangs, to using their mind to produce better than what they're doing now, such as raising families, getting educated, becoming productive citizens in America. That's what I'm all about. Even my website is set up as a teaching website. The first thing you find on my website is drugs are not cool, gangs are not cool. Education, knowledge, and working together as a group of people is where it's at. Right. Until we as Americans stop all this racial stuff and start working as Americans, we'll do a whole lot better than what we are doing now. Because Americans is just that. Black, white, red, blue, it doesn't matter. We're all Americans. Until we realize that and work as a group of people instead of separate, we'll who would never be able to succeed what we're capable of doing. Even groups of people amongst ethnic groups. If the ethnic groups start working together as a group of people, and then they combine and work as a group of people, we would still do a lot better.
What was the first thing you built?
The first thing I built so many things that I can't. The
As
first
a youngster.
thing I built was a shortwave radio. I was probably 10 years old, and I built a 4-band shortwave radio out of a Heath kit. And that was in the early 70s.
A Heath kit?
A Heath kit was a company at the time called Heath Kit. I bought a 4-band shortwave radio. And then from there on, I had an instant knowledge and instant admiration for electronics. And I kept pursuing it all my life.
On the solar route, when the sun goes down, what's the next
When
way
the
to
sun
keep
goes
it,
down, that's
keep
where
it going?
that's where the storage devices are. There's chemical storage from batteries to futuristic storage to supercapacitors.
All right.
Supercapacitors to lithium-ion batteries. Lithium-ion batteries could create another source of power. That's where innovation come at. Innovation is take the knowledge of devices you have and utilize them to create the function that you want. The website is firstontop.com. Or if they want to, they can Google electric motorcycle from Nebraska and Orlando Tony Parker pop up all over the internet. As Americans, it's just that. Black, white, red, blue, it doesn't matter. We're all Americans. Until we realize that and work as a group of people, instead of separate, we will never be able to succeed what we're capable of doing. First on Top is a teaching website where I teach folks such as yourself and young folks how to use their creative mind, creative thinking.
That's pretty wonderful.
That's where innovation come at. Innovation is take the knowledge of devices you have and utilize them to create the function that you want. And that's what I do.